Hello, Rafal. I hope I pronounced that right. Could you
Yeah.
please give an introduction about yourself?
So as you said, my name is Rafal. I'm over a year now in the real world. For most of the time, I was switching between campuses, trying to learn everything and everything I could. But for the most part of I don't know, like 1, 2, or even 3 months, I'm just focusing really hard on SMCA campus with Professor Dylan Madden. That's where I'm putting most effort in. That's where I'm most of the time in the real world. I run my two businesses. One of them is tutoring business, where I teach people like math, English, French, physics, and that's really good way to make money and also help other people because there are so many students that really do have problems with those subjects. And my other business is SMM, which is social media management. And I do some form of content creation where I edit videos for my clients. I do also make some graphics for them with AI that I've learned also in the real world.
Okay, let's begin with when you said switching campuses.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you learned from your, I don't know if you can call it a mistake, but I'd presume you learned to actually, if you want to succeed, you need to focus on one campus, correct?
Yeah, and it's funny because I was psyoping myself, and I truly did for a long time because I was switching those campuses as I said, and I was just okay. So maybe I will start with SMCA, or I will start BAB in a business campus, or I will start with AI automation, or maybe I will just go to e-commerce. And I saw that I was making a mistake because I was focusing on so many different things that I couldn't even focus on one and do one thing properly. Yeah, and when I mean switching campuses, I mean you should focus on only one campus at the time, right? But it's also good when you know you need something from the other campus, like you need video editing, so you can go to CC Plus AI campus to learn it, right? But you are focusing on one business model, right? So I decided to focus on SMM, which is social media management, and I do use other campuses like I I learned video editing from CC Plus AI Campus. I learned a lot about ChatGPT from CC Plus AI Campus, which are tools that I'm using in my journey through SMM, right? And I'm also able to leverage my tutoring business where I use in many cases I use ChatGPT because it's really making my life easier. So as I said, it's good to focus on one business model on one campus, but you can learn other things in other campuses if you need to. But mainly focusing on one is the key to success.
All right, makes sense. Then tutoring business. When did
Yeah,
you actually begin that?
it
And
was.
how did the social media campus or client acquisition maybe combined, how did they actually contribute to, I'm guessing, you landing more people to
Yeah,
tutor?
it's a good question because I firstly started like I joined last year in September, I think. But I started my tutoring business in January, February last year. So I was making I wouldn't say bad money, but I was making decent money from it. But when I joined this SMCA campus, and now back then it was called freelancing campus, I was learning about that how to close clients because Dylan told taught everybody in the campus how to actually close a client for any skill. You can choose everything you want to, and you will be able to close a client. And before joining the real world, I was hardly closing those clients. But then I leveraged a course on how to get testimonials, and I'm using them. Now I got like over 40 testimonials right now. So people are coming to me because I made my social media, I made my Facebook page. People are reaching out to me. People are just recommending me to other people. And Facebook and Instagram are just, I just started with them. I just started with them. I have a bigger plan for them, so I still grow them, and I really do see an increase in engagement in my posts, which is also converted to how many people are reaching out to me asking me for those classes, right? Besides that, I know there's not a course on YouTube in the real world, but I leveraged YouTube to make those videos explaining math and all those different topics, equations, and stuff. And people are really, really, really thankful for what I'm doing. And also because of my channel, they are reaching out to me and asking if I can just help them with some homework, or if I could just uh, give them classes because they are just preparing for the exam. And yeah, so also how social media and client acquisition campus helped me. Firstly, with reprogramming my mind, I truly did see an increase in my capabilities and in how I do learn and how I do acquire new skills, because I went through money back mindset course, which is so powerful. Really, it's, in my opinion, it's one of the best courses in the real world, because I watched it and my life after all those 25 lessons, I think, changed completely. Completely. It transformed my life. I became from a lazy person who was, hardly closing clients and really was just sloppy, not paying attention to those classes, etc., to a person who is closing at least four new clients every day. So yeah, so that's the best course, and I truly do see an increasement, and even in my on my bank account, it's a lot bigger now than it was before because of social media and client acquisition campus, and that's only tutoring business.
As Dylan says, money bag always delivers.
Yeah, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for what Dylan is doing, because when I became, and it's also funny because I was starting from a position, and he saw that in the beginning because he recognizes my nickname at the beginning, and he saw that I was switching campuses, talking about all changing all those campuses, changing all those skills, etc. And one day they just asked me, "Hey, G, do you want to become a guardian?" Yeah, and it's funny because I became a guardian, and now I feel like Dylan is some kind of mentor for me, right? His every advice, even if it's like two words, really. He once I had a big problem on something, and it was a, I don't know if it's gonna be okay if I tell the story, my private story, but it was heartbreak. It was really tough one, and he gave me advices in like two words on that situation, and it completely changed my mindset. It's really powerful because I feel like I'm having a mentor now, which is always there. Like every student in the social media and client acquisition campus is is like a student to him. But when I joined the social media client acquisition campus and I became a guardian, I feel like I'm more connected with him. He's more like a friend to me now. He's really a mentor, and he really transformed my life in every aspect. Not only when it comes to mind, but also when it comes to fitness, because of the fitness course that he made with Professor Alex. It's totally amazing. That's all I can say.
That is awesome to hear. I love it.
Yeah.
Um, you say not sure if you can share the story. Is that for personal reasons, or you're just not sure if
No,
there's a
I'm not sure if you will allow sharing my personal stories in the
yes?
in the
If it's
internet.
something you're willing to do, then please do.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, so it was just a heartbreak that really really broke me, and I love the topic of heartbreak because it's as Tate said, it's really breaking you from the inside, but it's also good for character development. It's really really good, and it's unlimited motivation, I would say, because I wasn't like depressed or something, because I as a I don't really believe in that thing, but I do believe that heartbreak is an unlimited motivation, that it gives you power. And what I did, I wasn't like upset all the time. I was upset, but I was still working. I was upset, but I still needed things to do, right? It broke my heart. It really just I wasn't crying about it, but it really upsets me when I think about it, but it's giving me the motivation, because I never just woke up and I said, "No, I'm upset. I'm not going to work today. I'm not going to post content. I'm not going to create it. I'm not going to call a client or a prospect." No, I was working every single day besides that, and that's what Dylan taught me. That's what Dylan taught me in a money back mindset course, and also that's what he was giving me on in his personal advices when I talk to him. So yeah, it's and I'm sharing this story because so many people are just going through heartbreaks, right? Even in the real world, I see it so in the chats. Me personally, I was just upset. I was just devastated in some moments when it happened. But I truly do believe that we should be able to work no matter what, right? And that's the only way when we will win. That's the only opportunity we have, because I could just lay in bed all day, cry my eyes out, or be depressed and just cancel all the classes I had. I had like 13 hours. I have 13 hours about on weekends of those classes. Every weekend, every Saturday, and every Sunday, I have for 13 hours per day those classes. And I could just cancel them, just call those people and tell I'm not available, something happened, sorry, we'll just do it another time. No, I performed well be, despite those emotions, and that's what made me money. That's what made me a lot of money, because and it's funny because when she broke up with me, I made more money than ever before. And
I
it's
can
and
you
it's
just channeled that energy you had into something productive.
yeah, it's like a conversion. It's like a conversion because I'm a scientist. I love math. I love physics, and that's what I always people. That's what I always tell people. Nothing in the nature disappears. Nothing. Like if you have a water and it's gonna evaporate, it's still in the nature, but it's gas, right? It's not it's not water in a sense of water, but it's in different shape, in a different form. It's like with it with emotions, right? They are not going to disappear, but you can transform them in something else. If you are depressed, and you're sad, and you are just you don't want to do anything, you have to switch your brain. You have to just push yourself to work, and then you will be happy. It will be converted in happiness, because that's what Tate said. If you stop caring about being happy, and you stop caring about the things that really matter, like fitness, mm, money, relationships you have, you will become happy by extension. And that's what I adopted. That's what I love, because I truly do believe in what Tate is saying about so many things, and that's the mindset I adopted. And I truly do not ever think I will give up, because I was sick. You know, also I have some serious private situations I don't want to talk about. But if someone would stand next to me and I would explain to them what's going on in my life, they will be like, "No, you should give up. You should leave it. You shouldn't work." I'm working anyway, because I know in the end I will win. It's not neglecting some things, but I need to work to win, and I need to work to improve myself, because, as Tate said, besides work, besides achieving new things, there's nothing else that matters, truly, and I do believe in that.
Fair enough. So we can continue with social media marketing agency that you
Y-
have now. Since you
Yeah,
said about the tutoring, how did you begin the SMMA business, and how has scaling it gone?
I started it when Dylan just launched that course on social media. I watched it because I thought, okay, classes classes are cool, tutoring is cool, but it's not that stable uh, as it will be with social media management. Because some students will say, okay, not today because I'm lazy, because I'm tired, or I had a rough day. Yeah, you know what I mean, right?
Probably harder to scale as well, I'd imagine.
Yeah, and so with social media management, it was the first skill I truly wanted to learn from the real world, like a skill that is taught in the real world. And I thought, okay, I will give it a try. And now, like, I now have like 4 clients for it. I'm doing it for testimonial at the beginning because I had some clients that were not that good to work with, so I had to just say thank you and move on to the next client. But those people that I'm working with right now, they're super happy with what I'm doing. They are getting new clients, and I think it's going better and better. So yeah, the and the funny and the best thing about social media management, about that course, is that's only discipline, nothing else, because you really need to just watch the course, and the course is like 9 or somewhere between 12 or 13 lessons, like the whole. And that's it. Dylan made it so simple. Dylan made it so simple, and you can actually watch all those courses in 1 2 days and start making money out of it. Really, it's amazing because the simplicity of that skill, that you can monetize and sell to people. And that's what Dylan said too, that every business needs a social media manager. Every
Mhm.
business, because they suck at running their social media. They're really, really, really terrible at doing that. And I even called some businesses. They have like 2K followers on Instagram or somewhere, or somewhere else. And when I saw a burger shop, they were only posting photos of burgers. Or when I've seen a barber,
Wait,
they
just
were,
barbershop posting pictures of burgers.
yeah,
Huh.
no barber like a haircut. No, the
Oh, okay.
burger
Burger.
shop.
Okay,
The burger
okay,
shop,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Burger
Oh,
shop
very
was only
confused then.
posting videos and photos of burgers, and barbers were only posting videos of hair, and it's not engaging. So there are so many content ideas that you could use to make them more money. And it's not that hard to find because you have all those different accounts, you have all those different businesses that are already doing it. And Dylan made it so simple that it's almost impossible to not make money from SMM if you really apply what he's teaching. Really, it's
Mhm.
impossible.
Very cool. So, with everything combined, the social media marketing and the tutoring, how much have you made so far that you can relate to the real world?
With the wins I've posted, or in general,
Both?
the wins I posted was like 8K in dollars, about, because I will be posting new wins today. But in general, I've made like 20K. But
Mhm.
most of the money I've made was money I've spent almost immediately because it was urgent, and I didn't really even think about posting it. And besides that, I was, as I said on the beginning, I was really, really lazy. I wasn't like committed to the real world. So I really didn't post my wins, but I made a lot more.
Fair enough. Okay, so where do you see this heading for you then in future for both businesses in short term, medium term, long term? What plans do you have?
I think that growing my tutoring business, because I will start with that, is a great opportunity because I was always interested in science. I spent I can tell you a story if you want, because I like last 3, 4, or maybe even 5 years, all I was doing was just learning math. Really, I was learning every single day for at least 3 to 4, or maybe even 5 hours per day. And there were even days where I spent like 20 hours, literally 20 hours per day learning math. I do not recommend it to anybody because it's all, personal. I had a brain for it. It's funny because I was waking up and in front of my eyes, I was just seeing all those equations. And when I was going to sleep, I saw all those equations, and some people were asking me, "Why do you even learn it? Why do you even, wasting your time on doing those equations?" And it's funny because I was just having like 3 or 4 books that I was learning from, and I made like 20K from it. I literally made so much money from math, like a single subject. I helped a lot of people, really a lot of people, and I made a business from it, right? So that's why I do believe in science. I do believe it's a foundation of everything we have in the world. You wouldn't be able to do this interview without math. And besides that, I was really interested in. I was also working on some space projects too. And later, I can tell you one more story about a degree and space projects if you would like to, because it's really really good story that will, I think and I hope that it will open eyes for so many people when it comes to educational system. And I think that growing that business, hiring other tutors on on different levels of math, because it's when you are doing it for primary school, all those things that are taught are the same, right? When it comes to high school, they are all the same. But different faculties on at uni have different things to be learned. So it's really hard to tailor, I would say, that for every student. When it comes to social media management business, I think I need to just have enough businesses that I could hire someone to help me, right? Because it's it's really great job when it comes to helping business. It's really interesting because it's not like you're explaining over and over and over and over the same equations, but it's really interesting because every type of post is unique. Every post is unique. Every client is special, right? Every strategy that you should have for a client should be tailored for the conditions of his business. Besides that, most of the local businesses that I'm working with are just really bad at running their businesses. They don't even know how to run their business. So I'm also giving them advices on how to run properly their business, some marketing advices, because I learned also that. Yeah, so that would be great decision to grow my SMM business and to hire someone to help me in the future just to manage those clients, because I cannot do it myself. And that's what Dylan is teaching in his build a team course, that no man alive has conquered Earth alone. Even he's even using the phrase that even Andrew Tate has a team of 110 people working for him. Yeah, so Tate is a main character, but he has people that are helping him. So yeah, I would just do what I said. Maybe it will be a great decision, and I know it will, because I really do like to help people, and I see that my work is really going in the right direction with helping, and also with being helpful to those businesses because they can make a lot of money.
Cool. You said you have that story from before.
And the funny story is that for my whole life I was trying to be the best student in the primary school and high school. I was trying to be the best student, that I learn everything, that I learn every subject, and just become the best. COVID woke me up Not only because it's, it's a scam, or but it's a different story. But it showed me how pathetic educational system is. And I don't mean in a financial way, because you have to pay for your university or something, because in Poland you don't have to pay for it. It's free. It's like you're just paying for an entry. It's like literally it's $20 to be accepted to uni. Literally, it's $20. And but what I mean is that uni is a scam and an educational system is a scam, because Tate made a university for only $49 a month. And at the beginning, I thought it's a scam, because what can a guy teach? What can a guy teach me in a course that costs $49? Right? I thought it must be a scam, but I was once I like calling it patrolling the chats in a SMCA campus, and I saw a guy that wrote a sentence: Tate is not scamming us for $49, but we are scamming him, because there's so much knowledge in just one campus. In just one campus, and you have access to, I don't know, 11 campuses, 12. You have
Something like
access
that.
to professors who are really a millionaires. You are having an access to guardian captains, other people of the campus. You are having other people, courses, chats, AMAs, lives, and it's only for, and it costs less than lunch. So how can I don't know if anyone believes yet still that it's a scam. But what I wanted to say is, as I said, I was a good student. I was trying to be the best. I've met a girl once that she was claiming, and she was showing me that she has two diplomas and some courses, right? And nobody wanted to hire that girl. Nobody, not even a single company. And when one company said, "Okay, we will hire you, but all you got to do is just to pick up the phone," literally, she was offered to pick up the phone, and that's it. After two diplomas, after all those courses. And why I'm saying it's a scam, because uh, I will tell you two examples. One, after so many faculties, people are earning like I mean, I will say in Polish zloty, because, and I will tell you later how much it's in dollars. Around like 5K or 6K. So it's around $1,500 per month. So it's nothing. After 5 years of studying, after 5 years of hard work, when you literally spend your nights and days on work, on learning something that's useful. Not really useful, sorry. It's not useful, it's useless. And when I was making those space projects, I was talking to a guy who was like, he wasn't like a CEO, he wasn't like a director of the company, but you know what he told me? He was one of the most important guys in the company. You know what he told me? I don't want to see your diploma. I don't want to see that you are studying or something. Show me what you can do. Show me that you can build those machines. Show me that you can build those things. Literally, you have a diploma that is allowing you to earn garbage salary. To It's impossible to even to live on that, to pay your bills. And the guy who's sending, you know I wouldn't say space rockets, but you know mm, uh, that is sending some machines into space that are literally changing the world, changing the science, didn't want to see my diploma, and he wanted just to see what I'm capable of. So it has to be a scam. That's the first thing. And I'm I'm literally at the point where I'm making more money than ever before, and I'm literally making more money than everyone I know. Trust me on that. I'm not posting it that in wins, because I will start now, because yeah, I had some private problems too. But literally, thanks to the real world. And I didn't even go to through all the courses that I wanted to. I just I just went through a part of the courses that I really wanted to go through. So I'm making more money now than everyone I know.
Yeah.
So it cannot be a scam. It cannot be. I mean, the real world cannot be a scam.
Yeah.
Really.
It will feel like a scam for those who come in and expect something magic to happen without putting in any work. If you actually put in the work, then yeah, you'll see results.
Yeah, and those are the same people who are expecting to get rich with Daddy Coin, or those are the people who are expecting to get rich with putting $10 into some crypto coin and taking 10 millions out. Right? That's what I like to talk with our captains and with our guardians and Dylan, because we have a motto that we are saying that cash flow will save you, crypto will not save you,
Mhm.
because it's true. If you will put some significant amount of money into crypto, like I don't know, 50,000, or I don't know, 100,000, or $500,000 into crypto, yeah, you can make a really good money out of it. But if you are putting, I don't know, $20, you can make what, 40? So you can go to McDonald's or something. No, it's all psyoping yourself, and that's why we are teaching people in the SMCA campus, because there are so many people who are coming and yeah, where I can buy Daddy Coin, and I can and all I'm saying to those people is just, yeah, go through courses, you will find your answer there. Yeah. And yeah, because people are just psyoping themselves that they can buy some literal garbage when it comes to meme coins and become millionaires. And that's one thing I want to say too, that I was the same person. I literally admit that I was thinking that if you will put $10 into crypto, because I didn't even know how it works. So when you are putting $10 into crypto, I was thinking I will, withdraw like $1 million or something, and it would be detrimental to me if I would. It would be detrimental because most of the people who are not willing to put the work in and work on real skills like, I don't know, video editing, AI, copywriting, SMM, who are not willing to put the work in, close clients, make money themselves, and they are hoping just, yeah, okay, I will make money from some meme coins, I will trade them or I will invest in them, and I will withdraw in a week some significant amount. My life will magically change. No, it's like with winning a lottery. Some people are not prepared for money. That's what Tate said, and I wasn't prepared for money. I wouldn't say I would be prepared for that big money as $1 million or something, but I know I'm getting closer to that point where I'm literally. I wouldn't say I'm making the money like that right now, but my mindset is coming to the point where I will be ready to have that type of money, right? Even if it would be like, 20K per month in dollars, it would be significant change to my life, and it's still good amount of money, and you can still live comfortably on that money that you are making, like 20K, 10 or 15 or 20K. It's a good amount of money per month, and you can go from there.
Mhm. Okay. I think that was some solid information there. So I'm happy to wrap up. Usually I ask a final question, but you've already answered it in the interview. So instead, I'll go straight to, for people who want to find out more about you or contact you, where can they do so?
They can add me on Facebook. I don't know if it's possible to give my personal account, or I should just give my business account.
Uh, you can decide later, but for anyone interested, check the link in description,
Yeah,
and it will be there. And I can label it as I have a personal business, depending on what you'll decide on. So yeah.
got it.
And yeah, thank you for coming on and sharing your story and giving some insights. As you said, pretty insane that you're the richest person you know in
Yeah,
Poland.
and I don't mean why I'm the richest person I know, because I'm making the most money. I don't think like in terms of that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think I'm, yeah, because I wouldn't say I'm making the most amount of money from the persons I know, but when it comes to how many hours per week I'm working, and when it comes to what I'm doing, that I don't have a boss, nobody's talking me, telling me, yeah, you should be that hour and you should do this and this, right? In that term, I'm making more money than ever before, and then everybody around me. Because when it comes to combining how many hours per day and per week I'm working, yeah, I made a lot of money. Because if I would be working the same amount of hours like people in the 9 to 5, or the people I know that are richer than me, because they are, they have, because they are, I don't know, twice my age, right? So they will significantly make more money than me. Yeah, so I think I'm richer, and because of my mindset, because it can be your greatest ally, but also can be your greatest, and no, it can be your greatest ally, but it also can be your biggest enemy, really.
Mhm.
And Brian Tracy said it best: the first million is hard, but the second million is inevitable, because it's not about the person, because it's not about the money, but it's all about the person that you must become in order to make that first million. It's really that. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I just, and and also one more thing, and if I can add it, because people are just telling me that I'm obsessed with money, that I'm obsessed with idea of money, that money is my new god or something. No, it's totally not true. I like money because money gives you freedom, and it's the only way why I'm even trying to make and more and more money. That's the only reason why I'm making it. I'm not making more money to just, show off or something. It's good to have more money because you can present yourself better. You can take care of your family, right? You can go on a vacation. But the most important thing is that it's giving you time and location freedom, and also on top of that, you can take care of your family, of your parents, of the people you really love, you really like your friends or something. You it's I think that is a reason why money is important to me, not because I just, I want to wear Rolex or something. It never really interested me. I mean, like, physical things are not that important to me. I would just like, grow as a person, become better, smarter, wiser, stronger, richer, and because I really want to achieve something. Like, it was the same with the space mining, because that was what I was doing. I really wanted to achieve something great. It didn't happen because of politics, but I really do not want to get involved in it, because it's not because someone was a president of my country. No, it's not like that. It's more complex. It's All I can say is this is exactly the same thing. What Tate is talking about, politics. It's the same. It's the same thing. Why my space mining business didn't perform well, because not that I was lazy or something, but it's because of politics. Yeah, and I think, that's the only reason why I truly want to make money, to become a better person in general, to take care of everyone around me, and be a good person. Because if you have money and you're a bad person, you are nobody. And if you are kind but without money, you are a good person. But if you have money and you are a good person, you're the best version of a human that can possibly exist.
Fair enough. Okay, then I think, yeah, can wrap
Thank
up
you.
there. So thank you for your time and
Thank you.
wish you all the best.
Yeah, thank you.